What's going on, guys? This is letting you know all about the kicks. Subscribe to the channel, put a like on the button, and share this to your friends and family and everybody who watch YouTube. Man, let's get to G-Unit. It's on. When 50 came in the game, man, like I didn't really get into 50 to 2000. That's between he came up with the how to get robbed type of shit. And then he got shot maybe a couple months later. You know, Ja Rule, them niggas shot him up. You know what I'm saying? They admitted it. But ain't nothing gonna happen to him. But we gonna get to Young Buck. Now, Young Buck is he's from Cashville, dope rapper, still got bars, still can rap, but in a bad situation right now. You know? Buck is a gangster. He been in jail lately in the last 2 years, in and out of jail for back taxes and all kinds of bullshit. Now he got his girlfriend shooting at him. I don't know if she a man or she a woman. No disrespect to the she-mens around here. Shit. Don't take it as offending. I'm not trying to dish y'all. But we don't know if the Young Buck woman is a girl or she a guy. But she was shooting at the nigga. He must have been back out there messing with the little boys. But anyway, we gonna get to that point. We gonna get to Young Buck just not being loyal to G-Unit. And what I mean is, you was with Juvenile when you first came out. You was with Cash Money when you first came out. Cash Money didn't put you out. They kept giving you the runaround. You left Juvenile label, and you went to go sign with 50. 50 heard you, thought you was dope, put you on a team. You should be thankful. That's about a lot of y'all rappers. You're not grateful for a nigga who to hook you. 50 is, to me, is one of the best CEOs of any record label. Do you ever hear anybody say 50 Cent robbed them for their royalty checks, their publishing, or their album sales? Do you ever hear anybody say 50 robbed them for their publishing, record deal, or anything? Nobody. You hear it from Bad Boys, you hear it from Def Jam, you hear it from Cash Money, you hear it from motherfucking Top Dog, all them labels, Face Records, Tony Braxton, motherfucking, all them people who went bankrupt and all them shit, TLC, all them. You never in your life heard G-Unit artists saying, 50 robbed me, 50 took on my royalty, 50 took this, 50 took that. You never heard that. What made G-Unit go down? Because G-Unit was the hottest fucking rapping game for like 3 or 4 years in the game. You know what made them go down? 50 babysit them niggas too much. If you listen to all the G-Unit first albums, Young Buck first album, Lauren Banks first album, Tony Yayo first album, Mobb Deep, they had mad albums out, but their first album on G-Unit. 50 Cent is on every fucking single. He wrote the hook or had something to do with the beat. 50 was on every nigga hook. Every single that came out on G-Unit, 50 was on every fucking hook. Okay? Alright? 50 put his pen to the pen and made it a hit. He was on the Game first 2 singles. He was on Lauren Banks first 2 singles. He was on Young Buck first single. He was on Tony Yayo first single. And his third single. My nigga, with 50 put the stamp on your ass, it's gonna be a hit. Everybody on G-Unit got lazy. They had too many millions of dollars coming in. With 50 signed to G-Unit Aftermath in the scope, the G-Unit crew was getting $750,000 a year for their albums. $750,000. That's why he dropped them niggas back in 2009, 2010. Because why you gonna keep paying them $800,000 every year and they're not coming out with no dope ass album? The second G-Unit album was okay, it wasn't garbage, but it didn't do as well as the first one did. The first one sold 3 million albums worldwide, did close to 4 to 5 million. The second one only went gold, only did like a million. But Young Buck is an ungrateful nigga. We know he like little boys. He like to fuck around with men. That's Young Buck business. Young Buck's still a dope-ass rapper. I know a lot of niggas saying that, okay, I cannot listen to Young Buck no more because he like men. Okay, cool. I like Young Buck. What Young Buck do with his personal life is Young Buck with his personal life. If he got some dope music, I'm gonna play the shit. Young Buck, cause rap. Now, Young Buck's still signed with G-Unit, and he's trying to get off the label. But when you piss 50 off, 50 ain't letting you out. You might still owe 50. When you was with G-Unit, you had money in your pocket. You was driving around with nice cars. You had a house. Now you back at the same thing with 50 left you go last time. Where 50 had you on the phone crying, and he, record you and shit, and make you look like a clown. And now, you back in your same situation. You can never shit on a nigga that feeds you. You can't. It's like you working at a job and you still at your job. You never still at your job that feeds you. If you got a job and you got to still at your job, you a fucking fool. Because niggas do it all the time, stealing at their job. Why will you steal at your job that feeds you? That feeds your kids. That feeds your wife. That pays your car note. Because y'all niggas are dumb. And Young Buck ain't no different. If Young Buck like little boys and little girls, that's him. I don't give a fuck. Young Buck put a remix album out maybe like 7 to 8 months ago before this Corona came out. The fucking album was fire. It was some old shit. It's some new shit. Album was dope. Simple as that. Young Buck should knew you can't cross 50 because 50 would take your ass out with a fucking shotty. You signed back with G-Unit in 2013 and 14. Y'all came out with 2 LPs. Them shit was fire. Then you came out with a mistape. That shit was fire. We thought G-Unit was back. Lauren Banks is a lazy nigga. Lauren Banks had put out some good material. Lauren Banks got dope mistapes. He got 2 dope-ass albums. He got 3 albums, but he got 2 great albums. And 1 album is like, it's okay. He got a lot of mistapes that is dope as fuck. Should get like 4 or 5 mics. But the nigga don't put no videos out. The nigga don't promote his videos on the radio. He's just lazy. What Lauren Banks do is, he finished the album. He do it at his house. Then he put the shit out on Dot Piff and all them shit. You're not gonna get your shit popping that way. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for 50, your 3rd album wouldn't have came out. Jeeps, Bentleys, and all that shit. See, that was Santana's last hit. That was your last hit, too. If 50 didn't promote that shit and made you shoot the video, that song would have never did what it did. You would never went platinum. He went platinum on that single. That's the last hit that Lauren Banks had. And he had a few hits on his mixtapes, but he never put no music videos out. When you put out a project, you got to at least try to put out 2 to 3 videos. You got millions of dollars. So we know that it don't cost that much for you to shoot a video. You can find a nigga on the block who got talent and maybe pay him $1,000 to $2,000 to shoot a video. Tony Yayo got out of jail, did okay, put an album out. The album was average, wasn't corny, was good. Give it like a 3 stars. And he fell off. He never put another album out. He never tried to put another album out. And when you got a hot album, you go gold, you sell 200,000. Yayo sold 208,000 copies his first week. So I don't understand how the hell y'all let y'all careers go down like that. You waiting on 50 to get off Power and doing all these TV shows so 50 could find a role for you or go on tour. 50 I don't blame him for saying he wished he could erase G-Unit. But G-Unit got too much history. You can't erase them. You can't erase them. It's impossible. G-Unit had their own sneakers. They had their own tank tops. They had their own jackets. They had their own hoodies. They had their own every fucking day. G-Unit was on fucking fire. Alright? And it crumbled. It fucking crumbled like the towers in New York City in 2001. It crumbled. But anyway, Young Buck, get your shit together. Stop fucking these fucking women that is men that look like women. That is nasty. Disgusting. Make me want to throw up. No disrespect to anybody, but I don't get down like that. And Young Buck, you lost a lot of street love in the neighborhoods, man. Niggas don't look at you the same way anymore. So that's why you can't sell out no concerts no more. You can't do this no more because you out there tricking with these little ass men look like women. And no disrespect, it's the truth. And like I said, Young Buck, you do what you want. If that's what you like to do, you do it. But to shit on G-Unit, to shit on 50, you not loyal, my nigga. The nigga who that put you in the fucking game, for you to try to shit on 50 is a grimy motherfucker. Put some respect on 50 name. 50 could act like a little bougie nigga sometime, but 50 put all y'all in the position to get money. But you was fucking lazy to put in the money and put into the work. Y'all talented as fuck, but you just didn't want to put in the fucking work. And 50 got tired of that shit. Started spending money on Olivia. It's $2 million on Olivia. Her album didn't come out. You know, she could sing, but having a female artist, you're gonna spend $2 or $3 million. Who got time to be doing all that shit? Just get a fucking couple guys, put some Timberland boots on them with a fucking tank top shirt, some Timbs, and a motherfucking t-shirt, and you got a fucking rapper. Buck, you're shiesty as fuck. You can say what the fuck you want about 50, but if it wasn't for 50, you would not be famous. You would be another nigga in jail for 20 years for life. So give 50 his fucking respect and don't shit on his name. You mad as fuck because the nigga don't want to put you in no movies? You mad as fuck he don't want to take you off the label? You mad as fuck that 50 is winning? 50's a smart businessman, Young Buck. And he don't fuck little boys out here. So get your shit together and put another album out and beg 50 to fucking get you out your label, get off the label, or motherfucking ask 50, can I put another album out so I can pay you back? Anyway, subscribe to the channel, and maybe one day we can see G-Unit get back together again. Gigi, where they at? We out of here. Peace.